Hi, I'm Tammy, and welcome to today's yoga practice that I am recording in Bali. So enjoy the energy and the love that Bali is sending you. So finding your comfortable seat, your Sukhasana, perhaps sitting cross-legged, allowing your hands to relax on your knees, allowing your shoulders to relax, either with your eyes open, closed, or a gentle gaze downward. Taking a nice big inhale in through your nose and exhale out through your mouth. Doing that 2 more times. And then each exhale, allowing your body to relax a little bit more. I invite you to place your hands over your heart, setting your intention for your practice. The first thing that comes to mind, whether it's a word or phrase or something that you need to hear, embodying that in this moment, feeling it coursing through your veins and through your body, saying it to yourself over and over, allowing your breath to slow down and deepen, inhaling to the count of 3, 2, 1, pause, and exhale 3, 2, 1, and pause. Inhaling for 4, 3, 2, 1, and pause. And exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1, pause. Inhaling for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, pause. Exhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, pause. Inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1, pause. Exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1, pause. Inhale for 3, 2, 1, pause. And exhale for 3, 2, 1, and pause. Coming back to your regular breath pattern, perhaps lowering your hands down onto your knees, allowing your shoulders to relax down away from your ears and your face to soften. On your next inhale, begin to lean forward, still hands on knees, and then exhale, lean to one side and then back and to the other side, and create this fluid circular motion for yourself as we do these seated circles. So inhale as you come forward, and exhale as you roll back nice and gently, grounded through your sit bones, the ground that is holding you and supporting you. And pause and go in the other direction. Breathing in as you come forward, and exhale as you go back. Taking 2 more rotations. And then sitting up nice and tall again. Moving up our spine, we'll move to our rib cage. So doing rib circles, inhale, bring your ribs forward, and exhale, draw them to one side and then back and to the other. So it's just a small circular motion, still rooted through your sit bones. If you'd like, you can even place your hands on your ribs. Would you feel your ribs moving forward to one side, back, and to the other, slowly and gently. Pause and go in the other direction. Inhaling as you move forward, and exhale as you shift back. And come back to seated sitting nice and tall, reaching the crown of your head up to the sky, up to that light. Feel it radiating down upon you, reminding yourself of your intention. Placing your hands on your shoulders, elbows wide. Breathing in here, and then start to create circles with your elbows as your hands are on your shoulders. Continuing to notice your breath. Breathing fully and deeply. Pause and go the other direction. And then lowering your hands down onto your knees or in your lap. Inhale here. Nice deep full breath. And exhale, drop right ear to right shoulder. Breathing into that space along your neck. So you stretch out the left side of your neck. Maybe you even feel it down through your shoulder. Pulling your left shoulder down so you get that nice stretch all the way through. Inhale back up to center and exhale over to the other side. Again, drawing your left ear down to your left shoulder. And also drawing your right shoulder down if you want a little bit more of a stretch. Inhale, coming back up to center. Exhale, drop chin to chest, getting that nice stretch along the back of your neck. Then you're still sitting up nice and tall, drawing your shoulders down away from your ears. Inhale, coming up to center, and exhale, gently lifting your chin. So you just get a nice stretch in the front of your throat. Breathing into that space. Inhale, coming back to center, extending your right leg out long. Your right hand out long, along your side, reaching, reaching, reaching. And then drop your left ear to your left shoulder, so you're getting a little bit more of a stretch here. If you'd like, you can even place your left hand gently on your head. Inhaling back up to center, bringing your right hand in, extending your left arm out long. Reach, reach, reach. And then drop your right ear to your right shoulder. Again, if you'd like to place your right hand gently on top of your head, feel free to do that. Breathing, reminding yourself of your intention for your practice. Bringing your head back up, bringing your left hand back in, placing your hands on your knees. Inhale, bring your shoulders up toward your ears, and exhale, release them down. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale up, exhale, release. Inhale up, and exhale, release. Extending your legs out long. Your feet are flexed, so your feet are active, pushing out through your heels, that energy source, so you feel that length through your legs. Toes are pointed upwards. Sit up nice and tall. Inhale, hands up to the sky. And exhale, a gentle, very gentle forward fold. You can even bend your knees here or put something under your knees if that's helpful and supportive for you. If you have a strap, you could wrap the strap around your feet, allowing your neck and your head to relax over, even allowing your upper body just to fold forward and allow it to relax. So possibly here, taking a nice inhale, and on your exhale out through your mouth, allow your body to relax. If you'd like, you can use this opportunity to massage your legs, your knees, your feet, your ankles, whatever's needing it. And then slowly, very slowly rise back up, placing your hands behind you, fingers pointed forward. Lifting your gaze, creating that openness in your front, in your heart space, in your chest, drawing your shoulders back. Feet are still flexed, your toes are pointed upward. Everything's active, engaging that core, breathing. And then drop both feet over toward the right. Bring them back through center, and then drop them to the left. And go back and forth a few times. Inhaling to center and exhaling to one side. Inhale to center and exhale to the left. Bringing them back to center. Now let's pedal them out. You can even change the direction your fingers are pointed. So if you want to point them at the back of your mat now. And we're going to almost like pedal out our feet. So with your right foot still flexed, point your left foot, your left toes, and then bring it back to center. Maybe even pull your left toes back a little bit as you point your right toes forward. And just taking your time, going back and forth. Inhale as you lift one foot, and exhale as you extend the other foot. One more time on each side. And then lifting your upper body up, swinging your feet around so you come into tabletop. So finding your tabletop, hands flat on the mat, fingers, a little bit of space in between each finger. Your wrists are under your shoulders. Your knees are hip width apart. The tops of your feet are on the mat. Pushing them through your hands, you'll feel that strength and that line of energy that's running up through Mother Earth, through Mama Bali, up through your arms, into your shoulders. You have that line of energy from the crown of your head all the way down through your spine, down through your legs, and out through your toes. So feeling that energy, embracing that energy. Bringing your hands forward a bit on the mat, curling your toes under, lifting your knees as we make our way into down dog. So coming into your down dog, perhaps pedaling it out, drawing your chest towards your thighs, allowing your head and neck to relax and release, so maybe even shaking it out. Your shoulders are in line with your ears. Feet are still hip width apart. And your heels are energetically reaching the ground, but most likely not reaching the ground. Looking toward the front of your mat, we're going to come into forward fold. So taking your time to walk to the front of the mat, feet hip width apart, allowing your upper body to fold over, maybe grabbing opposite elbow with opposite hand, perhaps slowly rocking back and forth, having at least a gentle bend in your knees. Again, allowing your head and your neck to relax and release. Inhale, half lift, flat back, gaze downward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, taking your time to roll up to standing. Drawing your shoulders back and down. Hands open and receiving. Stand up nice and tall. Reaching the crown of your head up to the sky. Allowing your shoulders to relax down. Releasing any tension you might be holding in your body right now. So noticing if your body is locked out in some, like your knees may be locked out. Allowing some release to your knees, your hips, your shoulders, even your face. Inhale, bring your hands up to the sky. Exhale, bring them down to heart center. Inhale, hands up to the sky. Exhale, open wide, twist to the right. Gaze is back toward the back right corner of your mat. Fingers spread wide. Continuing to breathe. Inhale, hands up to the sky. Exhale to the other side, so arms wide, twisting to the left. Gaze is back toward the left side of your mat. Inhale, hands up to the sky. Exhale, lower your hands down to the mat, stepping back into down dog. Inhale, bring your right foot up to the sky. Exhale, knee to chest. Inhale, right foot up. Exhale, knee to chest, and then bring your right foot to the front of your mat in low lunge. Lowering your left knee down to the mat. Placing your left hand on the mat. Bring your right hand up to the sky. Gaze is upward. And breathe. Fingers are spread wide. Inhale and bring your right hand back down to the mat. Curl your toes and lift your left knee. And then rise up into your high lunge. Hips are pointed forward into the front of your mat. Drawing your hands back. Your arms are in line with your ear. Gaze forward. Chest forward. Checking your front leg for alignment so it's in line with your front foot, but your knee is not out over your ankle. And settle into your pose. Inhale, bring hands to heart center. And on your exhale, turn your back foot so it's parallel with the back of your mat. Your front knee is still in line with your front foot. Lift your upper body up a little bit so it's more straight. And open your arms wide. Gaze out over your front fingers as you're in warrior two. Placing your back hand on your back leg. Flipping your front palm up and bring it up and over. Gaze is upward. Reverse warrior. Allowing this goodness, this light energy to radiate down upon you. Inhale, coming back into warrior two. Shifting into your high lunge, so coming on your back toes, hands up to the sky. Lower your hands down to the mat. Step back and down dog. Remember, at any point you can come into child's pose. I'll take a few breaths here. Inhale, left foot up to the sky. Exhale, knee to chest. Inhale, left foot up to the sky. Exhale, bring your left foot to the front of your mat in low lunge. Lower down onto your right knee, the top of your right foot. Placing your right hand on the mat. Bringing your left hand up to the sky, gaze upward. Drawing your shoulder back a little bit, creating that openness. Lowering your left hand down to the mat. Lifting up onto your back toes, lifting your back knee, rising up into high lunge. Bring your hands up to the sky and exhale, settling into your pose. Checking your alignment, hips pointed forward, pulling your shoulders down, checking your front knee so it's in line with your front foot, but it's not out over your ankle. And breathe. Inhale, bring your hands to heart center. Turn your back foot so it's parallel with the back of your mat. Bring your arms wide. Gaze out over your front hand for warrior two. What is your intention for your practice? What are you embodying in this moment? Placing back hand on back leg, flipping front palm up and drawing an up and over gaze upward for reverse warrior. Inhale, coming back into warrior two. Exhale, shifting into high lunge. Inhale, hands down to the mat. Exhale, step back and down dog. Inhale, bring your left foot up to the sky. Exhale, knee to left elbow. Inhale, left foot up to the sky. Exhale, left foot to the front of the mat. Rising up into your high lunge, bringing hands up to the sky. And exhale, hands at heart center. Taking a full breath here. Inhale, hands up to the sky. Exhale, open wide and twist to the left. We're in a high lunge twist. Gaze is back. You can also come down onto your knee. Inhale, turning toward the front of your mat, coming back into your high lunge. Exhale, hands at heart center. Turning your back foot so it's parallel with the back of the mat, coming into your warrior two. And breathe. Allow your body to relax into the pose. Shifting into reverse warrior on your next inhale. And exhale. Inhale, coming up into warrior two. Exhale, bring left elbow to left knee. And you can bring your hands to prayer hands here if you'd like. Which then pushing into both hands, it creates that openness in your chest and you can gaze upward. Maybe even smile. Pushing in to your front foot, lifting your body up, coming back into warrior two. Shift into your high lunge, hands up to the sky. Lower your hands down to the mat and exhale, step back and down dog. Inhale, bring right foot up to the sky. Exhale, right knee to right elbow. Inhale, right foot up to the sky. Exhale, right foot to the front of your mat in low lunge. Finding your foundation there as you roll up into your high lunge. Bringing your hands up to the sky. Inhale, bringing hands to heart center. And exhale, opening arms wide, twisting to the right. Gaze is toward the back right corner. Fingers spread wide and receiving all that this practice has for you today. Inhale, turning back to the front of your mat, lifting your hands up to the sky. Exhale, hands at heart center. Moving into warrior two, so turn your back foot so it's parallel with the back of your mat. Bring your arms wide, gaze out over your front fingers. And your next inhale, shifting into your reverse warrior. And exhale. Inhale, coming into warrior two. Exhale, extended side angle, so bringing right elbow to right knee. Perhaps bringing your hands together in prayer so that you can push and open up your chest a little bit more. Gaze is upward. Pushing into your front foot, lifting up, coming back into warrior two. Your strong warrior. Turning toward the front of your mat and high lunge, hands up to the sky. Lower your hands down to the mat, stepping back and down dog on your exhale. And breathing. We'll take a few breaths here. If you want to come into child's pose for a few breaths, feel free to do that, or at any time. Grounding through your left foot. Inhale, bring your right foot up to the sky in three-legged dog. And turning your hips so they're pointing down towards your mat. Pushing out through your heel, toes are pointed downward. Take an inhale here, and exhale, bring your knee to opposite elbow. Inhale, lift your foot up to the sky. And then bring your knee forward and your foot planted at the front of your mat in low lunge. Inhale, rising up into your high lunge. Exhale, settling into your pose. Inhale, hands at heart center. Exhale, open your arms wide, twisting to the right. In your high lunge twist. You can stay here, or if you like, you can drop your back hand on your back leg and bring your front palm up and over. Again, you can come down onto your knee if you like as well. Inhale, coming back into high lunge twist, turning to the front of your mat in high lunge. And exhale, hands at heart center, turning your back foot parallel with the back of your mat, moving into your warrior two. Taking a few breaths here. And your next inhale, shifting into your reverse warrior. And exhale. Inhale, coming into warrior two. Exhale, extended side angle. You can keep your hands together like we did previously, or you can rest your right elbow on your right knee, and you're not like just falling into it, pushing away so you're not just dropping into your leg, bringing your left hand up to the sky, or bringing it around you for a bind. Inhale, rising back up into your warrior two. Exhale, turning forward into your high lunge. Inhale, hands down to the mat. Exhale, step back and down dog. Inhale, lift the left foot up to the sky. Again, reaching through your left heel. Hips are square, so if you need to twist a little bit, because sometimes they open up to the side. Hips are square, toes pointed downward, pushing out through your left heel. Take an inhale here. Exhale, knee to opposite elbow. Inhale, lift. Exhale, left foot to the front of your mat in low lunge. Grounding into your left foot, rolling up into your high lunge. Bring your hands up to the sky. Then exhale, relax into your pose. Reminding yourself of your intention. Inhale, hands at heart center. Exhale, open arms wide and twist to the left. Gaze is back toward the back left corner. You can stay here, or if you like, bring your back hand on your back leg. Bring your front palm up and over. Gaze is back down to the back left corner of your mat. Inhale, coming back into high lunge twist. Exhale, shifting forward to the front of your mat in high lunge. Inhale here. Exhale, hands at heart center, turn the back foot at parallel with the back of your mat. Moving into warrior two. And your next inhale, shifting into reverse warrior. Back hand, back leg. Front palm up and over, gaze upward. Inhale, coming into warrior two. Shifting into extended side angle on this side. So dropping left elbow to left knee, either having in prayer hand, or if you'd like, bringing your right hand up to the sky. You can also bring your right hand behind you. Again, not dropping all the weight down into your knee, so you're pushing away from your leg. If you've created a bind, drawing your shoulder back. Gaze is upward. Lifting back up into a warrior two. Shifting into your high lunge. Inhale, hands down to the mat. Exhale, stepping back in down dog. Taking a few breaths here. Looking toward the front of your mat, we're going to come into forward fold. So either walk or hop to the front of your mat. Feet hip width apart, allowing your upper body to fold over. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Doing that 3 more times. And slowly rising up to your Tadasana or mountain pose. Very slowly and gently. Eventually lifting your gaze. Drawing your shoulders back. Arms wide and receiving fingers spread apart. Taking 3 breaths here as you receive any messages that you need to hear at this time, trusting that you are receiving what you need. Whether you hear it, feel it, or none of it, you're still receiving it. Inhale, hands up to the sky. Exhale, twisting to the right, arms open, fingers spread wide, gaze is back. Inhale, hands up to heart center. up to the sky. Exhale, twisting to the left, arms wide, gaze back. Inhale, hands up to the sky. Exhale, begin to fold forward. Inhale, half lift, flat back. Exhale, release. Inhale, step your right foot back, lowering down onto your right knee, top of your right foot. And then coming back onto your left heel in half splits. So you can use your hands to support you. You can also, if you have a block or a blanket or something, you could put it under your left hip if that helps you. Getting this nice stretch on the back of our leg. Even I can feel it up into my glute. So depending on how much of a stretch you want. Coming back forward into your low lunge, lifting your right knee up off the mat, coming onto your right toes. Put a little bounce in your back foot and step forward into your forward fold. Now we'll step the left foot back, coming down onto the left knee, top of the left foot. And then sitting back, coming onto your right heel. Again, you can use your hands to support you or any other props that you might want to use or have. And breathing into it. Coming back to the front of your mat. Swing your right foot around and then lower down onto your belly. Coming into Sphinx pose. So your forearms are on the mat. Your elbows are underneath your shoulders. Your hands are spread, your fingers are spread wide, hands planted on the mat. Pushing away, lifting your chest a little bit, lifting your gaze. Your gaze is forward for this gentle back bend, drawing down through your hips and your pelvis. Breathing softness and gentleness into your body. Then draw your hands back, placing them under your shoulders. They're on the mat. Drawing your elbows in toward your ribs. Inhale, gently lift your gaze so it's slightly forward as we come into low cobra. And exhale, release. Inhale, lift, gaze out over your right shoulder. Exhale, release. Back to center. Inhale, gaze up over your left shoulder. Exhale, release back to center. Let's do that 2 more times. So inhale, lifting your gaze. Exhale, release. Inhale, looking over the right. Exhale, back to center. Inhale, left. Exhale, center. 1 more time. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, gaze out over your right. Exhale, lower. Back to center. Inhale, over left. Exhale, coming back to center. Then bringing your forearms, resting them so you can rest your forehead on your forearms for a minute, just to give our shoulders and our back a little release. And also, if this is too much for your shoulders, you can bring your arms back and lay them on the mat. So whatever feels right for you right now. Lifting your upper body back up, planting your right arm is still on the mat, your right hand is still on the mat. Reach your left hand around, bending your left knee, and maybe grabbing onto it. If not, it's okay too. Just reach your hand for your leg or your feet. If you have a strap or a blanket or a tie or something, you can use that here to draw it in. We'll be here for a minute, so you can even lower your forehead down if you'd like, or if you have a block you want to lower it down onto. You can even do some rotations with your foot here for your ankle. And if you do that, make sure you do it in both directions. Lowering your left foot down, we'll come over to the other side. So grounding through your left forearm, reaching your right hand around, bending your right knee. Whether you're actually holding on to your leg, foot, ankle, or just energetically reaching for it, all is good. Again, you can lower down onto your forehead if you'd like. Lowering your right foot down. You can do that sequence again if you'd like, or you can reach around, perhaps grabbing both with both hands and maybe lifting your knees and your chest up as we come into bow pose. So breathing into that. This is big for the back, so if it's too much, please lower your legs down or go back to doing individual sides. Take an inhale here, and then exhale, lower it all down to the mat. Resting your forehead on your forearms or a block or a blanket. Then put a bend in your knees, lifting your feet up, and gently drop them to one side. And bring them to center and drop them to the other side. And then gently go from side to side. Pausing when you get to center. Lowering your feet and your legs back down on the mat. Take a full breath here. And then pushing your upper body up, coming back to tabletop. Planting through your left hand. Inhale, bring your right hand up to the sky. And exhale, thread it through. Resting on your right ear, your right shoulder, and checking your hips so they're more square and not jutting out to one side or another. You can keep your hand here, you can extend it long out in front of you, or you can bring it behind for a bind. Just notice what your body is seeking and calling for in this moment. It might be different every time you do the practice. Bringing your left hand back down to the mat, right hand up to the sky, and then releasing it down to the mat so you're back in tabletop. Now we get to do the other side. So inhale, lift your left hand up to the sky, and exhale, thread it through, coming down onto your left ear, your left shoulder. Options here still either your right hand planted in front of your face, extend it forward on your mat, or bring it around to wrap behind you. Bringing your right hand back down to the mat. Inhale, bring left hand to the sky. And exhale, coming back down in tabletop. Take an inhale here and exhale, sitting back in child's pose. Reaching your fingers forward to the front of your mat, still in child's pose. Your knees can be together, or you can bring your knees wide toward the edges of your mat, toes together for wide-legged child's pose. Then draw both hands to the right side of your mat. You can place your left hand on top of your right hand if you'd like. Reaching through your fingers. Get that nice stretch for yourself. Inhale, coming back through center, and exhale to the other side. Inhale, back through center. Gently lifting your body up so you're kneeling. And you choose what you would like for Shavasana. So you can either come forward, laying on your belly, perhaps creating a little pillow for yourself, or you can roll onto your back. So choose what you would like as you get into your Shavasana. And as you make your way into Shavasana, take 3 full cleansing breaths again. Inhaling in through your nose and out through your mouth. And each time allowing your body to soften and relax a little bit more. There's nothing that you need to do for the next few minutes. Just simply allow your body to absorb all the goodness that you've been creating for it during this practice. Allowing your feet and your ankles to relax and drop open. Allowing your arms to rest by your sides, your shoulders to melt into the mat. Your face to relax, your shoulders to relax, your glutes to relax. And breathe. If you are ready to move on with your day and come out of Shavasana, gently begin to bring some movement back to your body, maybe wiggling your fingers and your toes. Taking your time to roll over to one side, cradling your head. And gently and softly making your way back into seated. Thank you so much for joining me for this practice today. Thank you for allowing me to be part of the space and time that you created for yourself. So much love for you from Bali, from Mama Bali, sending you that healing energy and much love. Namaste.